Hey, folks, I want to talk about a profile in lack of courage, or rather, two profiles. I just returned from early voting, and I was reminded of a couple of candidates out there. There's actually a lot of them in the Virginia General Assembly. Almost none, including our Speaker of the House, have any marumbas to do very much for criminal justice reform in a very meaningful, stick your neck out way. Everybody can do the things that are easy, but it takes a real courageous politician to do something hard. And dealing with injustices against people who have not been even contemplating a sex offense is really something that we don't have anybody representing to try to make their lives better. I'm sorry for the tortured syntax, but it makes me angry. We have Luke Torian, who runs unopposed each and every time. He's a Democrat, a pastor in Dumfries, who claims that he's a criminal justice reform advocate. Yet, I've never seen him sponsor a single bill that would make life easier for anybody in or out of prison. Anybody who's been victim of injustice, but I thought that's what pastors did, worked for Jesus's message in the world. But of course, Pastor Torian is nowhere to be found when it comes to real justice issues. He's very, very interested in budget, though. He's their budget wonk on the Democratic side, and that's all wonderful. Appropriations is excellent. But what about what you're doing for the people who are the least of the brethren, which is supposed to be your vocation? And then, of course, we have Senator McPike, who is not running this time around, and Delegate Guzman, who's trying to get back into the mix here and knock off Republican Lovejoy, who also hasn't done a hell of a lot, but at least Lovejoy has expressed an interest. We'll see if Guzman wins and if she, on the Democratic side, will show some marumbas. Certainly, Danica Rome, who is the only transgender member, has been approached, and you would think that she would have some sensitivity to people who have been beaten down and maltreated. But apparently, where it comes to sex offenses, she's not touching this. And she's been asked directly by me as well as by other people. So we have a number of people who need to go the way of the dodo. So if you vote for another Democrat in the primary, you should. Certainly they're better candidates than the Republicans, but just remember, folks, none of them are great profiles in courage, and we need people to run who are. Maybe support me next time.